very good afternoon to everyone.
Very
Hi,
good
Sanjana.
afternoon,
How are
Very
you?
good afternoon.
Now Sanjana Kakkar
Good
Saab.
afternoon.
Yeah, now
Good
Sanjana,
afternoon.
she is there. Very good afternoon.
Now not
Very good
like
afternoon. So,
Sanjana, हम दोनों का नाम इतना आगे पीछे है ना, so sometimes people call me and call you and I just respond कि
नहीं, कभी-कभी मेरे को भी लगता है लोग मुझे बुला रहे हैं जब आपको बुला रहे होते हैं.
हाँ, तो रंजना और संजना ना इकट्ठा हो जाता है ना.
So, without any further delay, let's start with a very special show for today. So, at MOHA, we are soon going to begin with the flu vaccination. So, we thought about basically coming up with a program where you can basically, doctors would be addressing all the queries, any important aspects related to this flu vaccination today. And in case you all have any queries, any doubts with you, that can be resolved today, and then we can begin and start with our own flu vaccination from next week onwards. Having said that, we have two very special doctors with us today, Mr. Dr. Bilal and also Dr. MK. Dr. MK is there.
I'm right here, Sanjana.
Okay, yeah. Okay, let's just... Okay, hi. So, moving on, I'll just hand over the mic to MK and Dr. Bilal, who will be taking the conversation forward. So, over to you, MK and Dr. Bilal.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's wonderful to see so many elders so inquisitive about the vaccination drive that we are going to start now. We have along with us a very expert doctor with us, Dr. Bilal, who is also a respiratory doctor. And as you know, both flu vaccine as well as pneumococcal vaccine, both of them actually, it's more to do with the respiratory system rather than anything else. And Dr. Bilal is the right expert so as to give us advice on the same. So Dr. Bilal is going to talk about two vaccinations today. एक तो flu vaccine जो हम हर साल एक बार लेते हैं, और एक न्यूमोकोकल वैक्सीन जो काफी हमारे एल्डर्स ने ऑलरेडी ले लिया है लास्ट ईयर, बट ही विल लेट यू नो अ लिटिल बिट मोर अबाउट इट, ताकि हमें पता चले कि हमें न्यूमोकोकल वैक्सीन एक्चुअली लेना चाहिए, नहीं लेना चाहिए, बिकॉज इन इंडिया इट हैज नॉट बीन अ वेरी पॉपुलर वैक्सीन ऑलवेज. तो 65 years के बाद most of us, because of this COVID coming and all of that, so we have become more prone to such kind of problems. So in order to avoid all that, in order to prevent all that, Dr. Bilal is going to throw some light on how to go about taking the vaccination, किसके लिए ठीक है, कितना dosage ठीक है, कब लेना चाहिए, किस किस को लेना चाहिए, immunocompromised patients को लेना चाहिए कि नहीं लेना चाहिए, comorbidities को लेना चाहिए, नहीं लेना चाहिए. So over to you, Dr. Bilal, if you can let us know about the vaccination, and then we'll take on questions from our elders.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, Dr. Bilal.
Dr. Bilal, this side. I'm a respiratory physician. So today we are going to talk on a very important topic that's called as influenza, which we call mostly flu. In a common term, we call flu. So we will go step by step. First, we will see. Am I audible to everyone?
Yes, Dr. Bilal.
Yes, Dr. Bilal.
Okay. So starting by, we will first get to know what is flu. What are its symptoms? What sort of, is it viral or a bacterial infection? Because that's more important. So flu, in a common term, is an influenza virus, which belongs to the orthomyxovirus family of, which is the RNA virus, enveloped RNA virus. So it affects mostly our respiratory system, starting with the nose, going to the throat, and then later on, it will affect our lungs. So it's the RNA virus, respiratory virus, which affects our respiratory system. First of all, what are the signs and symptoms? How we contact the virus? How we will prevent it? So first of all, going by the signs and symptoms of this virus, which commonly affects mostly either the children below 2 years of the age or elderly group of individuals, that is more than 50 years of age. So signs and symptoms, mostly we'll brief on the major signs and symptoms. Major signs and symptoms of the most respiratory infections, which we come across is first of all the fever, which is a high spike fever. It's not a low grade fever. It will differentiate you from the common cold and the flu. That is, there will be a high grade fever, more than 100°F spike. Second thing, there will be sore throat, which is very common, both common cold as well as in the flu, that's influenza. The third thing, there will be running nose or stuffy nose. There will be intense headache and intense body ache. When you come across these symptoms, you have to see your doctor and get it treated, whether to differentiate it is a common cold or it's a flu. Because flu can trigger different conditions, it can lead to pneumonia. So these are some major signs and symptoms which are respiratory symptoms. Now, next thing is what are the modalities of how we can contact the virus. So contacting influenza virus, as we have very much acclimatized with the COVID, that it occurs through the droplet infections. So droplet infections can be either taken from contact to contact. Someone sneezes, someone coughs out, you are in contact with that person, you can get the virus. The other things is touching certain surfaces while the virus is active, touching certain surface at the same time touching your nose or the respiratory system, that is oral cavity or the nasal cavity, from which the virus will transmit from your nose to the respiratory system. So as most of us are very much aware about the COVID, that it also transmits through the same area, while through the respiratory route, it enters into our body. Then it has certain systematic effects. Same goes with the influenza. Sometimes influenza is a virus infection, but it can sometimes trigger certain bacterial infections, like it can have encephalitis, it can turn into meningitis, and it can lead to the bacterial pneumonia. So we have to be very aggressive when it comes to how we can contact this virus, which we called as a flu or the influenza virus. So this is a short brief about the influenza virus. But influenza virus is very, very naughty virus, because it not only changes every year, the strains it is mutated every year. So why we need the vaccine, that is important. So needing flu vaccine for a certain group of people, like those who are in the neonatal age and those who are elderly. There are two reasons for getting a flu vac or we get an influenza vaccine. First of all, with increasing time, for example, if you have taken a vaccine 1 year back and you don't want to take it this year, so what happens? Your protection level decreases with the time. So first of all, to check that, we have to take a vaccine annually. The second thing, every year this virus mutates. There's an antigenic shift and the antigenic drift, which comes every year. So scientists are working every year. So on that basis, every yearly vaccine gets changed. First of all, it was a bivalent vaccine, that it came with a trivalent. Now it's a quadrivalent vaccine, which is 2021 vaccine is a quadrivalent vaccine. So every year we have to take it to make sure we are safeguarded regarding this vaccine. We are pretty much sure that we are hitting the zone. If we will take it not annually, so that our immunity will decrease. We are not keeping a check on the immunity. We are not keeping a check on the antigenic shift and drift. So this is the brief regarding the influenza virus. And how we have to take this vaccine, there are two routes of taking this vaccine, influenza vaccine. Either we can take it intranasally or we can take it intramuscular. These are the two routes for the influenza vaccine, which is present in India. Mostly we give intramuscular route for the elderly people, which are beyond 65 years of age. For toddlers from 6 months to 2 years, we can go through the intranasal route, but most specific route of administration of this vaccine is intramuscular into a deltoid. That is the left or the right deltoid. And the most important thing which I have come across this, that there are hundreds of thousands of patients who are hospitalized every year just because of influenza, and most of them die because of the same virus. So to decrease the mortality and the morbidity of the same disease, we have come across that taking the vaccine annually will not only prevent the disease, but also will decrease the severity of the disease. You can still get this influenza disease virus even after getting yourself protected, but the severity will be so less that it will come and it will go off. You won't have those severe symptoms. So keeping a check on the symptoms is also an important note, that it has a specific period of time that it will go off into 7 to 14 days incubation period, and it will wean off it soon. But if you are elderly, that means the vulnerable group, you are immunocompromised, you have certain comorbidities like diabetes, hypertension, or like immune related like hypogammaglobulinemia, and or you have certain respiratory diseases like COPD, bronchial asthma, or any other disease which can trigger it more to the severe form. So for you, you are the best candidate for taking a flu vaccine annually, because it will protect you. First of all, your immunity will be boosted. Third thing, that your severity of the disease will be lessened to that extent that you won't need hospitalization. So this is a nutshell thing about the influenza virus. Most of us which are aware about this virus, but there are certain antigenic variations which come across every year. That's why we need it annually to be administered every age group. In India, we do it in the months of September and October, but we can take it even after the October. It will be a delayed immunization, but we can take it. So most appropriate time of getting a flu vac is in the September and until the late October.
So Dr. Bilal, if I may summarize regarding flu, आपने बताया है कि influenza itself इतना खतरनाक नहीं है, but just that secondary infections जब हो जाती हैं, तो उसके साथ फिर हमें प्रॉब्लम्स होती है. कुछ भी हो सकता है, बैक्टीरियल निमोनिया हो सकता है उसके साथ, एनकेफेलाइटिस हो सकता है उसके साथ, मेनिंजाइटिस हो सकता है. सो ये सब जब प्रॉब्लम्स, जब कॉम्प्लिकेशंस बढ़ जाती हैं, देन इट बिकम्स मोर डेंजरस. सो इट इज बेटर टू टेक एन इन्फ्लुएंजा वैक्सीन. वैसे इट वाज नेवर वेरी पॉपुलर. 10 साल पहले तो शायद इन्फ्लुएंजा वैक्सीन हम में से कोई भी इंडियन नहीं लेता था.
Because there was a reason that influenza, there are 3 types of influenza mostly. I didn't discuss that because of time limits. There are influenza has caused influenza type A, B, C, and D.
Yes.
These are the types of influenza strains. And influenza A, which is the most severe form, causes epidemics and sometimes pandemics.
Right.
Which we come across H1N1. Okay, so for that reasons, when we see the mortality and morbidity has increased day by day, because these strains are getting changed, there is antigenic shift and drift going around. There's a point mutation in their neuroaminidase and human agglutinin proteins, which have their envelope proteins. So for that reasons, because we live in the Southeast Asia, where the population explosion and rate of contact to contact is very much higher, so we cannot evade that effect that we will live in the isolation, because we have to be the part of the herd.
So Dr. Bilal, you mean to say, but you mean to say कि जिन्होंने इन्फ्लुएंजा वैक्सीन स्वाइन फ्लू के टाइम लिया हुआ था, उनको स्वाइन फ्लू का इफेक्ट कम हुआ?
Yeah. So yes, obviously it has a certain effect on everything. For example, right now the corona is going on. Any patient having corona, it can be also aided with the influenza virus. So there will be a double sword. Like the patient is contracted with the COVID virus, his immunity is so much, he or she is immunocompromised. The next bad thing is he or she can develop the influenza.
In fact, I was reading in one of the journals also कि जिन elders ने, in fact not only elders, every person, जिन लोगों ने influenza vaccine लिया हुआ था और जिन लोगों ने pneumococcal vaccine लिया हुआ था, उनका COVID effect has been much lesser. The morbidity rate is at least 66% lesser than the people जिन्होंने ये दोनों vaccines नहीं ली हुई थी COVID में भी. Though COVID has nothing to do with influenza, but it had an impact.
To do, but whatever happens for the good. That is because whatever we do from it is called as specific protection. Whenever we inject any vaccine, it gives a specific protection to that virus or bacteria. But it aids a generalized immunity.
Yes.
It boosts your generalized immunity. In which way? That's why you will have this notion that if you take influenza as well as the pneumococcal vaccine, you might be having a good protection against COVID.
Right.
But it won't be a specific protection. It will be a generalized immunity booster for yourself.
Right. So if I may reiterate, you said कि September, October में influenza vaccine ले लेना
Yes.
चाहिए. And every year, pharmaceutical companies do a complete research and they come out with a different vaccine every year. क्योंकि हर
Yes.
साल ये virus mutate होता है and हर साल different vaccination can be effective. So that
Yes,
is why it is
exactly.
very
That's-
important to take it every year because
Yeah,
every
because-
year different virus comes.
Yeah, it is a notorious virus. It often changes its color every year. So we have to keep a check on the new strain. That's why basically the pharmaceutical companies starts investigating on this virus in the month of May or June.
Right.
So by the month of May or June, they have everything noted down. They will come across if there is any new strain coming up, if there is any new mutation. By the end of August, you will have every vaccine ready for the next 2021 or 2022 year.
So basically, that is why pharmaceutical companies का इतना बड़ा research department रहता है,
Yeah,
just
they
to
have the
research on all
department.
sides.
Yeah, obviously.
Absolutely
That's very
correct.
true. That's very
So
true.
if I may ask the elders, किसी को कोई doubt है, कोई question है, तो please आप या तो chat box में type कर दीजिए ताकि we can start with pneumococcal, or else if you are interested in asking, you can ask right now for flu vaccine. इसके बाद फिर हम pneumococcal के पर चलते हैं. So I think we can move on to pneumococcal vaccine, Dr. Bilal.
No one having any questions regarding this?
I think you've explained it all. किसी को कोई question नहीं है इसके बारे में.
Yeah. So we will start with the pneumococcal vaccines. Am I audible to everyone?
Yes. Yes, you are.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
COVID-19 vaccinations, those who have taken, though they can also get this quickly.
Yeah. I received your question, ma'am. I will come on to that fact. Those who have taken both the dose of COVID vaccine
Yes.
can take it. Okay. Can take it. There is no harm in taking it because it is specified to a different thing. It's not specified to COVID thing. That, as I already discussed it, vaccines give us a specific protection to that virus or bacteria. Okay. So you can take it. There is no harm in taking the flu vaccine. But right now I have come across one more point. What is the contraindication of the vaccination? For those whom it is contraindicated, the vaccine is indicated to everyone, but there are certain groups where it is contraindicated. First of all, who has allergy to any sort of vaccine? Okay, those groups, they should not need it. They don't need it at any cost. Those who are less than 6 months of age, they don't need it. Okay. There is one more disease which is very much associated. That's called the GBS, Guillain-Barré syndrome. That is an ascending type of paralysis. So what happens? It happens like that those who have GBS, it's contraindicated for them to have this flu vaccine because Guillain-Barré itself will initiate a severe allergic reaction to a flu vaccine. So it is contraindicated only in 3 conditions. First condition, you are having any allergy to the recent vaccination or any vaccination. Okay. The second thing, your age group, if you are less than 6 months of age, you don't need it. And the third one, as I currently discussed, that is a GBS, Guillain-Barré syndrome.
In fact, I feel, Dr. Bilal, you may let us know, it is one of the safest vaccines. There are very few adverse effects.
The safety of the disease. Every vaccine has certain I will call you
contraindications. Absolutely.
Contraindications,
yes,
but every vaccine has certain side effects. For example, that's called as adverse effects following immunization, AEFI. Right. Okay. So in that case, I will discuss what are these side effects. First side effect mostly we will encounter is like you will have a certain fever, which will be a low grade fever. You will have myalgia for a certain period of 2 or 3 days. You will have weakness, or you will have a simple rash, which won't be. It's a localized rash. That's it. These are adverse effects following any vaccination. Okay. Yes. So these are the most important, but it is the safest vaccine. It can be taken if a patient is even for pregnant women. We can insert this vaccine. For diabetes, immunocompromised, everyone can take this vaccine.
Dr. Bilal,
Yeah.
till last year, every year I used to take vaccine. flu,
sure.
that what you were talking. But as I have taken COVID vaccination, I thought even if I miss this year, it is not that important. So it is according to me. I want your suggestion.
You want my suggestion on which part? Whether you
So
should
Dr.
go for
Bilal, आंटी क्या बोल रही हैं कि इन्होंने already COVID both the doses she's taken. So she feels that this year she may not take a flu vaccine because she's taken a COVID vaccination, which has been 2
See, ma'am,
doses,
that
and
is-
so
that-
she's.
that is true.
That's true.
That is true, ma'am. But COVID is a different vaccine. Okay, it is just like if someone will say that I have taken a vaccine from measles, I won't take for mumps, because measles will take care of mumps. It's not like that, because every virus has a different reason to attack body. For example, influenza will cause only influenza. Influenza won't cause COVID. COVID will only cause COVID. But in both the cases, we will be immunocompromised. It's like then other things will hit us. So COVID vaccination will give you specific protection only for COVID-19.
Only for COVID. Achha, that
Only
I
for
thought.
COVID-19.
So
Yeah.
auntie, another reason being, जैसे अभी हमने थोड़ी देर पहले discuss किया था, that every year a new flu vaccine comes into picture. So
Yeah, and
जो
that is-
आपने last year लिया, that has no effect for this year. And moreover,
Yeah.
whatever antibodies were made for last year. They would be over and done with. So you are still more as susceptible to influenza as you were till your antibodies existed. After that, you again become susceptible to it. And
Yeah,
every
as
year
I-
it's a different.
As I told you, ma'am, that this virus is very notorious. It keeps changing its color. That we call the antigenic shift in our term, antigenic drift. So there will be point mutation. The next year, it will come up wearing a different sleeve. Okay, it won't be the same, but it often changes. It's a camouflage. Change its color every year. So what we have to target the new strain every year. For that reasons, you have to take annually this shot.
But symptoms are the same.
More or
Symptoms,
are the
yeah,
same.
symptoms. It is, ma'am. You must have come across that there is resistance nowadays to antibiotics. We used to give as amoxicillin, cloxacillin in the 1990s. Now the resistance have developed. These bacteria, they are genius when it comes to maintaining the resistance. So they come up with the new ideas. As we come up with the new ideas, they also come up with the new ideas. They start producing certain chemicals which will make these antibiotics null and void. So in the same way, these viruses are very notorious. They are very genius at its own. So they came up every year that these scientists have developed this vaccine. So we'll cover up with the new strain. Let's see how they will tackle this. So this
So
is their
that much-
game.
That much brain they have got.
Yeah, they have got a good brain, more than humans. Okay, so we have to match up their system. So matching up their system, we come across that every year we need to develop certain new strains, and we have to target those strains. So these are the two reasons. First of all, your immunity decreases with the time. The second thing, that with new strains coming annually, you have to receive your flu shot annually.
As having asthma problem, I was taking continuously for the last so many years one vaccine for that. So I thought this year, as I have taken COVID vaccine, it is not that essential to take that. That's
No,
what.
ma'am. Ma'am, it's
Mandatory.
as
Okay,
essential
then
as
I'm
other
taking-
vaccines. It's
Okay,
as
okay.
essential as other vaccines.
Thank you.
So
Thanks.
Can we move on to pneumococcal, because I have to?
Yes, please. Let's move
Yeah,
on to
absolutely.
pneumococcal
Yeah.
vaccine.
Now the pneumococcal vaccine. So pneumococcal vaccine. Mostly, I will give you a brief first of all which sort of organism causes pneumococcus. Pneumococcus is a streptococcus pneumoniae. It's not a viral. It's a bacterial origin, causing pneumonia in adults as well as in children. Okay. So I will just tell you certain things about pneumococcal vaccine. That pneumococcal vaccine comes in two varieties. One is PCV, one is PPV. That is pneumococcal conjugative vaccine, and the other is pneumococcal polysaccharide vaccine. PCV, pneumococcal conjugative vaccine, is given to the younger generations, while the PPV is mostly given to the elder generations. There are two strains for the PCV and PPV. Okay, the PPV 23 and 13. The most effective strain for PCV or PPV is 23 strain, But going forward, for example, if you are a 65 years elderly male or female, you want to take the first dose, you can take PPV. PPV 23 is the definitive dose for going on for an age group of 65 or more. That is a pneumococcal polysaccharide vaccine. But for example, if someone has taken PCV 13 5 years back, now what is the dosage right now? The dose recommended for anyone who has taken a previous dose, whether PPV 23 or PCV 13, is a single dose, that is a booster dose, PPV 23. Okay, this is a brief thing regarding pneumococcal vaccine. What pneumococcal vaccine causes pneumonia. So we have to encounter pneumonia in most of the patients in the respiratory department that we come across, that most of the patients we come across are having pneumonia, but just because of this streptopneumonia. This is a very, we call a pneumococcus, very dangerous pneumonia, causing most of the mortalities and fatalities in the respiratory departments.
Right. So, Dr. Bilal, do you suggest कि जिनको asthma है, COPD है, they are more prone to pneumococcal bacteria?
Yeah. Basically, as I earlier mentioned in the influenza vaccine also, that any disease, whether it is a respiratory disease, whether any systemic disease, those diseases which cause decrease in the immunity, that they cause immunosuppression, or they make you immunocompromised. But like asthma and COPD, they are very related to your lung. These are called as obstructive disorders of the lung. So what they cause, it will enhance the disease process.
Right.
So you are at risk when you are having pneumonia, because already there are certain things going around your lungs because of the COPD or the bronchial asthma.
Like usually we say even in diabetes, you are more prone to any sort of infection because your body is immunocompromised.
Yes,
a lot of times because of the increased blood sugar levels. So आप हमें बता रहे हैं कि जो pneumococcal vaccine है वो दो तरह की होती है. One is pneumococcal 13 and 23. So जो 13 है, that can be taken only once in a lifetime, and pneumococcal जो 23 है, जो 23 है, that can be given 3 times, but that can be taken only 3 times in your life.
2 to 3 times. There's a difference in that, 2 to 3, depending upon when you have taken the previous dose.
And 23 is to be taken every 5 years, not before 5 years. So जब भी कोई pneumococcal vaccine लेता है, उनको maintain करना चाहिए अपने medical record में कि कब इन्होंने last dose लिया था. उसके 5 साल के बाद ही हम repeat कर सकते हैं, नहीं तो हम नहीं repeat कर सकते. जिन्होंने नहीं लिया, उनके doctors can suggest कि 13 लेना है कि नहीं लेना है, कि सीधा 23 से start करना है.
Exactly.
But the pharmaceutical companies say पहले 13 लो, उसके 1 साल के बाद 23 लो, उसके 5 साल के बाद फिर से 23 लो, उसके 5 साल के बाद फिर से 23 लो, उसके 5 साल के बाद फिर से 23 लो. So I feel 65, 68, 70 is the right age to start. Even if you haven't taken a pneumococcal vaccine, it is important to start pneumococcal vaccine क्योंकि उतना ही हमें cover मिल जाएगा उतने साल, 15 साल के लिए. 15 साल तो at least, this pneumococcal vaccine is going to be effective in our body. The antibodies are going to be effective in our body. 15 से 20 साल.
And one of the most important thing is that pneumococcal, it doesn't cause any shift in strains, or there is a point mutation. Right. It's a bacteria. Mostly streptococcus pneumoniae. So there are certain changes, but it's not that as we come across with the influenza. So this gives you a long-lasting immunity. When it comes to the influenza gives you immunity for a brief period of, for a period of 6 to 12 months. But this strep pneumonia, that's pneumococcal conjugated vaccine or pneumococcal polysaccharide vaccine, they are basically recombinant vaccines. Okay, so they give you a long-lasting immunity. For example, it will at least give you immunity for a period of 5 to 15 years, depending upon when have you taken the previous dose and when are you going to take the next dose.
Absolutely. any questions?
No, I'm asking that pneumonia also. It comes, pneumonia ke liye bhi it will help.
Yeah,
Of course, it is only for pneumonia, auntie.
It is only for
Because
pneumonia. Okay.
most of the patients in respiratory this department, whenever there is, we come across the pneumonia, the bulk is due to strep pneumonia. Strep pneumonia is causing a lot of fatalities and mortalities across the world.
So, Dr. Bilal, in that case, I mean, I don't know, you need to answer this, that in case of COVID also, a lot of people got respiratory infection, which further converted into pneumonia, and that is how everything collapsed. So could it be the reason that people who had taken a pneumococcal vaccine, though they were susceptible to pneumonia, but their respiratory tract remained intact, and there was a lesser effect on the lungs? Or they did not get into pneumonia?
No, that is there are types of pneumonia, like atypical, typical, lobar, we call it in a different, or this community acquired pneumonia, which we come across because this causes CAP, community acquired pneumonia. CAP, that's called community acquired pneumonia. One is called as the hospital acquired pneumonia, nosocomial pneumonia. Okay? So it is bacterial origin. That's COVID was a viral origin. COVID itself didn't. COVID severely caused pneumonia.
Right.
But this strep pneumonia is a straight answer to the pneumonia. Okay.
डॉक्टर साहब मुझे एक प्रश्न पूछना है आपसे.
हाँ जी बताइए.
हेलो.
हाँ जी बताइए मैम.
मैं देहरादून से बोल रही हूँ, प्रवीणा तिवारी. मुझे 2 साल पहले डॉक्टर साहब निमोनिया हुआ था और मुझे डॉक्टर ने माइसेप्ट 500 प्रिस्क्राइब किया था. अभी तक मैं ले रही हूँ उसे, तो क्या मैं निमोनिया के लिए वल्नरेबल हूँ?
Sorry, I didn't get you. What are you saying?
डॉक्टर साहब मुझे 2 साल पहले निमोनिया हुआ था और मैं फोर्टिस में एडमिट भी हुई थी. वहाँ पे डॉक्टर ने मुझे माइसेप्ट 500 दिया है ट्वाइस अ डे.
For how long?
मैंने 2 साल से मैं ले रही हूँ बराबर उसको.
So you are saying whether you are susceptible to pneumonia or not?
जी. निमोनिया की मैंने लास्ट ईयर जनवरी में वो लिया था, वैक्सीन ली है.
जनवरी में आपने निमोनिया की वैक्सीन ली है ना, so you are right now not susceptible to pneumonia. But ma'am, there is one thing what I will tell you. Only pneumococcal vaccine, taking pneumococcal vaccine won't guarantee you that you won't have pneumonia. Okay?
जी.
Because every bacteria and virus will lead to pneumonia. As we were coming across to the COVID, it caused pneumonia. Influenza also causes pneumonia. So we have to see if you have taken, for example, pneumococcal. So it will guarantee you that you won't have strep pneumonia.
But Dr. Bilal, that is the most common pneumonia in India. 99% people get only streptococcal pneumonia.
But there can be staphylococcal infection can also lead to pneumonia. So it won't guarantee you, but it will cover you your protection. Yeah, sorry.
डॉक्टर साहब मुझे पूछना है आपसे कि ये माइसेप्ट 500 में 2 साल से ले रही हूँ, इसको बंद करना चाहिए?
Yeah, you should continue it. You should continue it because you have already developed there might have been fibrosis in your lungs. आपको fibrosis हुआ था? That's what I'm saying.
और राइट लंग में ज्यादा हुआ था, लेफ्ट में कम हुआ था, तो ये कितने साल तक ले सकते हैं?
मैम ये आपको रेगुलरली अपने डॉक्टर के साथ चेक करना पड़ेगा because looking at your condition
I have to see your CT reports.
That's what. So she must contact her local doctor there so that he can have a re-examination and then decide on the
डॉक्टर ने मुझे बोला है
because you were diagnosed with lung problem.
Okay, thank you doctor.
Sorry.
So pneumococcal vaccination will help for COPD also.
No, ma'am. COPD is a different entity.
No, but then the advantage, what Dr. Bilal was saying was, auntie, that अगर आपने pneumococcal लिया हुआ है, COPD की वजह से आपका susceptibility to pneumonia is very high. That will reduce. Pneumonia होने के chances reduce हो जाएंगे.
Chances. That is.
Yes.
Okay.
Doctor, can I ask you one question?
Yes, please.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
See, last year in October, we had taken flu vaccine as well as pneumococcal vaccine. And that was PCV 13.
Yeah, this pneumococcal conjugated vaccine 13. Yeah, fine.
And I was told that we have to take PCV 23 this year.
Absolutely correct.
That's what it has to be followed next year.
Yes.
This year only PCV 23 should be taken and not, sorry, PPSP 23 has to be taken
Yes.
and not PCV 13, is it?
Yeah.
13, uncle,
No,
it was
no.
never to be taken in your lifetime after this. Only one dose in the
Only one.
lifetime.
Because
One
a
dose in
single
the
dose
life.
will give you a protection lifelong.
I didn't get you, sir.
Yeah, let me ask. This 13 strain, if you have injected one dose of 13, it will give you lifelong immunity.
Okay. And PPSV
Yeah.
23 is for?
It can be repeated 5 yearly.
It again?
Every uncle ये जो 13 आपको दिया था ना, ये लाइफ
That
टाइम
is okay. वो
एक ही
lifetime हो
डोज.
गया, वो दोबारा
हाँ जी.
नहीं लेना है.
एंड 23 का जो डोसेज होता है ना, इट इज अ सिस्टम टू इट. पहले एक साल आप फर्स्ट ईयर में आपने 13 लिया, एक साल के बाद आपने 23 लिया, उसके 5 साल के बाद फिर से 23 लिया, उसके 5 साल के बाद फिर से 23 लिया. दिस इज अ कंप्लीट वैक्सीनेशन. 3 doses of 23 and 1 dose of 13.
Say it again.
Strain 23 can be repeated 5 yearly. 13 is a 1 dose shot given for your lifetime immunity.
So that means we have to go for one yearly second dose of PPSV 23 now.
Yes.
After that 5 years, right?
Yes.
5 years. Yes, done and dusted.
Thank you.
Okay.
डॉक्टर साहब, मेरा एक क्वेश्चन है जो आपने अभी हमको बताया है, आई थिंक इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, लेकिन हमारे जो पर्सनल फिजिशियंस हैं उन्होंने कभी भी रिकमेंड नहीं किया कि फ्लू की या निमोनिया की वैक्सीन लीजिए. ऐसा क्यों?
Sir, I don't have any answers for them whether why didn't they have asked you to go for this, but it is as mandatory because nowadays we are coming up with new things every year. Maybe whom you are consulting are not up to date with the recent advancements. I won't challenge their competency, but the thing is, we in India have two things more popular. First of all, we are having population explosions. Like you know, our population is 1.3 billion, more than that. So if a single case of influenza can make an entire population sick, and we have come across that our immunity is so weak and so fragile when it comes to the elderly people, to keep yourself protected from every disease, you have to check and maintain everything, whether you need flu or not. I have already told you that three contraindications of taking the vaccine, whether those people who do need to take it are only 3, like age less than 6 months, those who are having any allergies to the vaccine, those who are having Guillain-Barré syndrome. These are the 3 indications why you don't need to take the vaccine. Rest can take the vaccine. And coming to your question, why didn't your doctor told you to get a flu vac done? It depending upon the doctor's view, but my point of view is that everyone is doing it. I have done it myself twice. Being in the adult group where I am least immunocompromised, I am least in the vulnerable group, but it gives me protection, specific protection because respiratory infections are so common in India that after every season you will feel that everyone is having cough, running nose, and everything. To differentiate whether it's an influenza or a common cold, it's very tough for common people. So keep yourself protected because hundreds and thousands of patients get admitted all over India for the same reasons of influenza.
So there are just different schools of thoughts, I feel, uncle. It is just different schools of thoughts.
It is different school of thoughts. Yeah.
Any other question, please?
I'm not audible. Can you repeat the question?
No. I'm asking if there's any other question, please. So I think there's no other question. All of us.
His flu vaccine is taken only after. Yes, flu vaccine has to be taken under the guidance of a doctor. The question came in the chat box.
Yes.
Who was he? Someone was asking.
है डॉक्टर बिलाल आयाज उपलब्ध है.
Acha, uplabdh. Yeah. It has
So I
to
was
be
just asking ki, there has to be a consultation with the doctor before taking the vaccine?
Basically what it's not because of the vaccine. It is if someone develops an acute reaction to that vaccine. For example, there are susceptibilities that there might be some adverse reactions to that vaccine. Okay, so to keep a doctor's vigil on that part, that if, for example, someone going for the first time for this vaccine develops certain allergic reactions to that vaccine, so that we can counter those allergic reactions when a doctor is present to it there with a paramedic team and some I can say life-saving drugs. That's it. These 3-4 things you need it when you are considering any flu vac campaign or you are inserting a flu vaccine.
So to summarize today's session, Dr. Bilal, that we've spoken about 2 vaccines, which is the flu vaccine and the pneumococcal vaccine. Flu vaccine is required to be taken in the months of October, September and October, क्योंकि हर साल नए vaccinations, flu vaccinations आते हैं, so it is mandatory to take it every year.
Why we are giving it in the September, October? There's a reason for that. Because these viruses tend to give us a bad thing during the winter season.
Yes, absolutely.
Because they tend to aggravate in the winter season. So to protect yourself for the upcoming winter, we do inject these vaccines in the September and the October. So we are ready for for example, any catastrophe when it comes to the coming winters.
They are most effective during the most attacking time.
Because the winter is attacking.
Coming on to the pneumococcal vaccine, there are 2 schools of thoughts. कई लोग बोलते हैं पहले pneumococcal 13 लो, उसके बाद फिर 1 साल के बाद 23 लो, उसके 5 साल के बाद 23, फिर 5 साल के बाद 23. Some doctors say कि सीधा 23 ले लो, 13 is not required because though it covers 13 strains, but those we don't need.
Basically, it is age specific.
Right.
23 and 13 is, as I earlier mentioned, that 13 is usually given the adult and the pediatric group, and 23 is usually given in the elderly group.
Yes.
That's why if you encounter any elder one, and if you want to inject pneumococcal vaccine, you can directly go with the 23.
You can directly go with 23, and it can be given only 3 times in their life with a gap of every 5 years.
5 years, yes.
So any other question, Auntie, Uncle, if there's anything that you want Dr. Bilal to answer, he's open to questions, or else we can wind up and start with the vaccination. Your ERM will get in touch with you tomorrow, day after, and she will exactly let you know what is the process to be followed and how will we go about taking the
precautions
vaccine.
we should take. For which precautions? I am not getting which precautions.
So these precautions, anyways, when those guys come over for inoculation, they will definitely let you know कि vaccination के बाद आपको किस चीज का ध्यान रखना है और क्या
not after vaccination. Yes, before vaccination, as in COVID-19, say don't go to the crowded place, always wear double mask, and for this you will not be infected.
I have already told you that these things you have to come across, that it can be contacted from droplet infections, it can be contacted from the contact. So you have to avoid crowded place. But whenever after 2 weeks, because it takes 2 weeks to build your this antibodies. After 2 weeks, you can mix with everyone. There's nothing like harm in that, because you have to mix it. You cannot avoid that. So guys, I will leave because I have to catch something different.
Right. So no other questions for you. Thank you so much, Dr. Bilal.
Thank you,
we shall
everyone.
Send you the questions in case there are any.
If there are any questions, you can send me across.
Thank you, Dr. Bilal. Thank you very much.
One question.
Yes, uncle. Tell me, please. Yes.
Now, all these infections, all infections are entering through the nose only.
Yes.
Probably.
Yes, right.
But are the infections
are entering through
coming
nose?
Through the nose.
Yeah.
There are a lot of infections, sir, coming through the nose.
Just a minute. No, Dr. Bilal, he has a different question. Yes, tell me, uncle.
No, it is everything is entering through the nose. Why the or whether the scientists are engaged in investigating or discovering a special filter at the entry point of nose, so that these do not enter the throat and the chest.
Definitely, uncle.
They are suicidal for the farmer.
We have anyway started using masks much more than before, so that's
not
good
mask,
enough for
but
protection.
a special filter. So the scientists, they should discover this one. You know, when everything is entering through the nose, why don't they discover certain things?
Right, right.
We have to close the entry point.
Yeah.
Absolutely correct.
So nothing to worry, because this is our entry point.
Yes.
So we cannot cut it off. It has to be screened, and that's why vaccination has come across, to give you specific protection. You can breathe at the same time.
They should try to discover certain things so that a special
maybe in the coming time
like
there
that,
might be something like that.
So
but
government
it will be
is trying.
Pharma industry, they will not like to do it.
Filters in the factories so that less pollution is sprayed. Government is trying to put filters so that less pollution is there.
Okay, guys.
Right.
See you everyone, and thank you for this.
Thank you, Dr. Bilal.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
So Mandilwar uncle, coming on to your question, what I was saying was that filters definitely absolutely correct, but then since it comes from droplet infection, ये भी तो हो सकता है आपने कहीं पे touch किया, you got that virus in your hand, you ate food with that, then it goes through the mouth.
नहीं, इसको nose के थोड़ा अंदर में लगाएंगे, जिससे कि touch नहीं हो.
नहीं, वो तो that's just a part of research that can help.
गले में लगा लेना सर.
ऑपरेशन करके लगा दे.
हाँ, गले में लगा लीजिए.
I know, just the absolutely we're all of it polite.
40-50 साल के बाद it may so happen that some steps will be taken like that.
No, in fact, auntie, there's so much of
scientists, they should give a thought of this. Scientists, they should give a thought.
I'm sure they will come up with something.
You want us to redesign the body, isn't it?
This is my idea. बहुत लोग आइडिया होगा कुछ, हो सकता है कि अपना शायद निकल जाए.
I'm sure we'll come up with some innovative ways so as to get.
Now one part has come to put full face will be covered. From no open space will be there to enter.
No, in fact, masks ke saath bhi, auntie, there's a lot of difference. Even in COVID spread, they say there's so much of a difference with the mask.
Difference हुआ है ना, mask से difference हुआ है. So similarly, there should be some special filter, which can be inserted by operating also.
Yes, maybe there are people working on it.
They can fix that one.
That's true. Absolutely correct. I'm sure there'll be a lot of people.
Medical science.
There is only one thing: the pharma industry, they will never do it.
I know that
medical science is getting so advanced, they can also invent something which can protect it.
Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct.
The greatest engineer of universe has designed our bodies in such a way that most of the systems are automatically charged. Milk is produced before the birth of the child, and kidney system, the renal system is so designed ki is then bladder and then ureters and then urethra, everything is perfectly designed. So why can't that engineer design again our body to just get rid of this type of infections?
I think, uncle, that's what evolution is all about. I'm sure every evolution,
part of evolution process.
We just click a button and that infection we become free of these viruses and bacteria.
Actually,
various modes.
We have started thinking about it after COVID only.
Yes,
these things are coming in our mind.
Absolutely.
Earlier we were not having all such thoughts in our mind.
Absolutely correct.
Every adversity teaches us some lessons, no?
Absolutely.
Prime Minister Modi ji ko ये idea भेज देते हैं.
I'm sure he'll start working on that also.
KP sir,
इस आइडिया को आप रजिस्टर करा दीजिए.
KP sir, आप ड्राफ्ट कीजिए. KP sir,
आप रजिस्टर करा दीजिए.
All of us will sign.
We all will sign there. So
right,
these questions are coming in our mind after COVID only.
Absolutely correct.
We were happy with all the organs, whatever is there.
तो रंजना जी, इतनी बड़ी कैलेमिटी तो हम लोगों ने, हमारी एज वालों ने तभी देखी है ना.
नहीं देखी है. सही बात.
तो अभी देखिए 100 साल पहले जो हुई थी स्पेनिश फ्लू, वो तो हमें याद ही नहीं, क्योंकि तब तो हम उसके 30-40 साल बाद पैदा हुए थे हम लोग. कोई 30 साल बाद, तो 40 साल बाद. तो ये तो कैलेमिटी जो अभी देखी है.
With the same idea, nose में हम oil लगाते हैं,
जी
नोज में ऑयल लगाते हैं, बहुत जमाने से लोग लगाते हैं। तो दिस इज द आइडिया कि कोई इन्फेक्शन उसके थ्रू नहीं जाए। नोज में अगर कोई ऑयल लगा लें।
देखो ये भी डिजाइन किया है कि जो ये नेजल हेयर जो है ना, ये भी कई चीजों को एलिमिनेट करते हैं, निकालते हैं।
Absolutely, the main purpose of nasal hair is that
if something goes into trachea, slips into trachea, कैसे हमें एकदम खांसी आनी शुरू हो जाती है ना, एलर्जी होती है कई बार, कोई डस्ट वगैरह गई तो we start sneezing to eliminate that dust particles. थोड़ा ये भी कर दें, पर जमाना बदल गया है, थोड़े अमेंडमेंट तो करने ही पड़ेंगे।
Absolutely. Right. Thank you so much, Auntie Uncle. It was wonderful having a session along with you guys and coming up with various great ideas. Like Mandalwar Uncle said that next time when we come along, we must think, all of us must think and put a petition to Modi ji also that let our scientists work on this particular
thing. AP is going to draft. AP
yes.
is going to draft.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So all of us must look into it. Thank you so much. थैंक यू सो मच। एंड अगर कोई और क्वेश्चंस होते हैं तो प्लीज आप अपने ERM के थ्रू भी हमें कांटेक्ट कर सकते हैं, हम डॉक्टर से वो उनका ले लेंगे आंसर एंड द ERMs will get back to you and the ERMs will also get in touch with you regarding the vaccinations, when the drive starts for pneumococcal, when it starts for flu vaccine, so that we can do the needful accordingly and we can get the vaccinations done at home itself. Thank you so much.
Thank you, MK.
Thanks for attending.
Thank you, Beta.
Thank you.